Hey, Coach Sean here. Welcome to another follow-along workout where the goal is to keep you strong, functional, and healthy so you can do the things that you want to do with your body and in life. Okay, the session today is going to be about 30 to 35 minutes. Make sure you have some water handy. Make sure you're listening to my cues. Feel free to pause the video at any point during the session if you need extra time to recover. Try to have some fun with it. Okay, we're going to get thoroughly warmed up here with phase 1 of the warm-up, joint mobility. We're going to start this in 3, 2, 1 right now. Standing nice and tall, starting with your head and neck, look side to side. Loosening up the neck muscles, making sure to breathe. None of this is strenuous. Just loosening up the major joints in the body before we start to train. Excellent work. Chin to chest, look straight up. Stretching out the front of the neck. Again, making sure to breathe. Use whatever range of motion your body will allow. This should feel good and not stressful at the moment. And ears to shoulders. Stretching out the sides of the neck. That's it. And working our way down, big shoulder circles, bring them up towards the ear, down towards the hips in these circular motions. Go ahead and switch directions, same thing, towards the ears and then down towards the hips. Big circles. Excellent. One arm stays straight. Same leg goes back into the staggered stance. Backwards circles. Try to brush up the bicep against your ear. Stretching out the hip and the shoulder. Make sure to breathe with this. Try to relax. And switch directions. Excellent. Do the same thing for the other side. Arm stays straight, same leg goes back, heel stays off the ground the whole time. Big backward circles. Think bicep close to the ear. And switch directions. Beautiful. Arms out to the side. One hand comes behind your back, the other hand is behind the head, and we're going to alternate like this. Do the best you can with this one. It's a little coordination. In time, this will improve if it feels awkward. Excellent. Getting into the torso twist. Pivot on the back foot as shown. Think of a golf swing or a boxer punch. Loosening up the upper body. Big twist. Good. Feet flat, hands on the hips. Draw big circles with the pelvis. Smooth circles. Make sure to breathe. Relax with it. And go ahead and switch directions. Nicely done. Take a narrow stance. Reach for the ground. Try to relax. Stand up tall. Hug the knee. And hug the other knee. Again. Down, relax. Up, knee. And knee. One more time. Reach for the floor. Up, knee, knee. Excellent. Take a wide stance. Shoot the hips back. Bring the elbow to the inside of your knee. Stretch out the inner thighs. Think about the chest being high and back flat. We are hinging at the hips. You should feel a stretch in the adductors and the hamstrings, the back of your legs. Using whatever space you have available, take a few steps backwards. Working your hips, working your spatial awareness. Getting that brain fired up. Excellent work. Stationary marching. Drive the one knee up. Reach back with the opposite arm. Tall posture, core tight. Excellent. And a little bit of side steps for good measure. Slight bend in the knee, core engaged. Great job on the warm-up. Hopefully you're feeling good. And now that we've done our diligence and gone through the segments of the body, we're moving on to phase 2 of the warm-up, our core activation. So start flat on your back, listen to my cues. We're doing 2 rounds of the following sequence in 3, 2, 1, now. Lay flat on your back and stiffen the core. Bring that belly button to the floor. Bring the rib cage over the pelvis. So we're stacking that midsection and staying tight. All 4 limbs are up in the air. Spread the fingers apart and simply hold this position. This should feel like work. It should not be easy at this point. Pelvic tilt, trap the tension in the midsection, and hold right there. Excellent job. Reset the midsection, stiffen the core. Tops of the arms are into the ground. Drive the floor away with your heels. Think about the glutes. Do not lose your midsection. Keep it tight. Pushing the floor away. Great job. Now flip over into the high plank position. We're going to do some shoulder taps. Wide stance with the feet. Alternate tapping the shoulder with your hands. Pretend like you're balancing something heavy on your back. Stay tight but breathe. There you go. Good job. And slowly lower yourself down into a push-up, into the floor, roll on your back. One more round of the same thing. Set up the midsection, stiffen the core, think pelvic tilt, bringing that pelvis up to your chin. All 4 limbs are up in the air, fingers are spread apart. You're holding that position. Again, this should feel like work. It should feel taxing on the midsection. Make sure to breathe, hold that position. Almost done. Excellent. Knees bent, feet flat. Reset that midsection if you have to. Drive the heels into the ground, hips nice and high. Don't lose your midsection. Stay tight. Almost done. Excellent. When you're ready, roll over into the high plank for some shoulder taps. Hands are nice and flat. Feet are wide apart and alternate tapping the shoulders. Go ahead. Little to no movement in the midsection. Stay tight. And when you're ready, we're going to slowly lower as if we just did a push-up. Good work. Now that we've trained the core, and hopefully you're feeling that in the midsection more so, we woke up those core muscles, we're going to improve our gait and our posture with a little bit of crawling and some standing drills for phase 3 of the warm-up. Okay, so we're going to start on all fours. We're going to do some floor work in 3, 2, 1 right now. Starting on all fours, advance forward, opposite, opposite, using whatever space you have available. Going forwards and backwards at your own pace. Pushing off the one leg, reaching forward with the opposite arm, looking where you're going. Think control and fluidity here. When you're ready, hips up high in the air, assume the down dog position, and stretch out those feet and ankles here. Nice. And then return to the crawls for a few more reps. Forwards and backwards. Opposite, opposite. Getting nice and warm here. When you're ready, get up on your feet. Take a narrow stance. Hands behind your head. Standing bicycles. Go ahead. Keep your core tight. Drive the knee up. Bring the opposite elbow towards your knee. A few more. Go ahead and shake things out, relax, grab some water, and listen up as I explain to you what drill number 1 is all about. We're going to do our 2-hand swings with a 4-to-1 ratio. The first 4 reps are going to be at chest height, as you see. On the 5th rep, we go all the way up overhead. You're going to do 15 reps like this, 4 to 1. Driving hard with the heels, staying very tight, especially when it's overhead. Standing nice and tall. After this, offset mountain climbers. That means the knee is coming up straight up the middle and then clearing the elbow. And we're going to alternate in that fashion. The knee comes up the middle and then clears the elbow. That's the offset mountain climber. Finishing the drill with side hops. Pretty straightforward. Here we go. Setting up the 2-hand swing, staying tight, hinging back, feet are flat, 4 to 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, up overhead. 1, excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, overhead. Excellent. Keep the feet flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and overhead. Excellent. Put the weight down safely. Get into the offset mountain climber. Here we go. 1, 2. Stay tight. Make sure to breathe. This is 3, 4. Engage that core. Be very mindful of the core. Last one's 5. Great job. Up on your feet. Narrow stance. And side hops. Go. Light on the feet. Keep the core tight. Almost there. Excellent. Shake things out. Make sure to stay moving. Pause the video if you need extra time to recover. We are starting right now. 4 to 1 swings. Chest high, back flat, core is tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 overhead. Make sure those glutes are tight. Lock out the knees, stand tall, tight grip on the handle. Control the weight. Almost done. And put the kettlebell down safe. Excellent. Offset mountain climbers, go for it. Regular mountain climbers are fine too if you have to. Keep that core engaged, make sure to breathe. And we're mobilizing the hips here a little bit differently. Beautiful. Get up on your feet. Narrow stance, side hops. Here we go. Almost done. Beautiful. We have one more round to do. Go ahead and shake things out. Grab some water. Again, pause that video if you need extra time to recover. We're starting our last round right now. Core tight. Hinge back. 4 to 1 ratio. Go. Drive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up overhead. 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the kettlebell goes down. Mountain climbers. Here we go. The knee comes up the middle, clears the elbow. Up the middle, clear the elbow. Keep that going. Looking good. Last set like this. Almost there. Excellent work. Up on your feet, side hops. And we are moving on after this. Go. Almost done. Good job. Go ahead and shake things out, relax. You are more than welcome to pause the video, but listen up as I explain to you what drill 2 is all about. Staying nice and tight, starting with snatches. Hike it back, pull and punch, line up the bicep with the ear. We're going to do 5 repetitions of the snatch. Drive hard with the legs, stand tall, remain tight. After 5 snatches, 4 cleans. Elbow is tucked in, fist is under the chin, you're lifting with your legs, shoulder stays down for 4 reps. We're going to hold the kettlebell in the rack, readjust the stance if you need to. 3 squats. Elbows stay elbow line up with the knee, knees stay in line with the toes, core is nice and tight. And then finally, 2 single arm deadlifts with a 5-second negative as shown. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how I want you to do it for 2 repetitions. Same thing other side. Here we go. Starting drill 2, 5 snatches and 1, 2, 3, 4, stay tight. 5, excellent. Rack your kettlebell, 4 cleans. 1, fist under chin. 2, elbow tucked close to your ribs. 3, stay tight in the midsection. 4, good. Zip up your stance, squat. 1, 2, 3, excellent. 2 single arm deadlifts, 5-second negative. Excellent. Same thing for the other side. 5 snatches, 1, 2, drive hard with the legs, pull and punch. 3, 4, 5, good. Rack the weight, clean. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, zip up the stance, squat. 3, 2, 1, and the single arm deadlift, chest high, back flat, 5-second negative. Excellent. Shake things out, grab your water, pause the video if you need some time to recover. We are starting the next round right now. 5 snatches, hike it back. 1, 2, stay tight, squeeze your glutes when you stand. 3, 4, feet flat. 5, good. Rack the weight, 4 cleans. Hike it back. 1, 2, fist under chin, elbow tucked in. 3, 4, and 3 squats. 3, 2, 1, good. Single arm deadlift for 2 reps. Control. Squeeze those glutes when you stand. Good. Go ahead and switch sides here. Snatches. Pull and punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. Good. Rack the weight. 4 cleans. 1, tight. 2, lock out the knees. 3, squeeze your glutes when you stand. 4, 3 squats. 1, 2, 3. Single arm deadlift. 1. Good control. 2. 1 more for good measure. Excellent. Nicely done. Go ahead and shake things out, relax, stay moving. When you're ready, listen up as I explain to you what the next drill is all about. A kettlebell you're comfortable with, rack it up. We're going to get into the half kneeling position. Same leg goes forward, core tight, squeeze your glutes. We're going to press it up, line up that bicep with the ear, 5-second negative. Take 5 seconds to lower as shown. We're doing 5 reps like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up. Just like that. We're going to do both sides. Following that, we're going to get into the chainsaw row. From the ground, every rep for 10 reps. Chest high, back flat. You can see there's a little bit of a twist happening, and it's from the ground every time. Here we go. Rack up your kettlebell. One clean. Get into the half kneeling position. Same leg goes forward. Core is tight, stretching out the hip flexor. Press. Slowly lower. Press. Slowly lower. Keep that core tight. Crush the handle. Press. Control. Control. Almost done. Nice. Excellent. Take your time switching sides. Clean. Get into the half kneeling position. Keep that core tight. When you're ready, press it up. Slowly lower. Crush the handle. Line up the bicep with your ear. Engage your core and engage your glutes, especially that extended hip. Looking good. Almost done. Nice. Get into the chainsaw row. Chest high, back flat from the ground. 10 reps. 1, 2. Little twisting is allowed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Excellent. Same thing for the other side. Chest high, back flat from the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Go ahead and shake things out. Pause the video if you need some extra time. We have one more round to do. Let's get after it. Here we go. Rack up your kettlebell. Fist under chin, elbow tucked in. Get into your half kneeling position. Core tight. Press. Slowly lower. Big press. Control on the way down. Core tight. Glutes engaged. Here we go. Last set like this. Focus. Almost there. Good job. Go ahead and switch sides. Clean it up. Fist under chin, elbow is tucked in. Get into your half kneeling position. When you're ready, press. Slowly lower. Big press. Slowly lower. Few more. You're looking good. Almost there. Good job. Last time for the chainsaw row from the ground. Chest high, back flat. Every rep from the floor. Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 1, 2, chest high. 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. Switch sides. Same thing from the ground every time. Keep that core tight. 1. Think about your back muscles. 2, 3, 4. Shoulder stays down. 5. Elbow tucked in. 6, 7. Almost there. 8, 9, 10. Good work. Great work on finishing that session. Give yourself a pat on the back. These exercises are not easy. They're mentally challenging, and depending on what weight you use, they are adequately training your body to be strong, functional, and staying healthy, right? If you're feeling a walk, a bike, a jog, or a stretch, go ahead and do that right now. This is Coach Sean telling you to be strong, confident, and capable, but as always, kind, compassionate, and happy. We'll see you soon.